Good morning, Kitchen Witches. Today is Sunday, June 7th, and this is your tarot and menu inspiration for the day. Happy Sunday. And happy June. So we're going to pick one card, and this card is going to give us our inspiration for the day, as well as a menu plan that we can use and not have to worry about what's for dinner. We're going to shuffle and we're going to pick one card. So let's see what that card is for June 7th. All righty, all shuffled, ready to go. Oh, hey. Okay, interesting. We have death. We have the death card. This is a major arcana, and many people think, especially if they don't know tarot very well, that this is the worst card in the deck, but it's not. There's one that's even worse. Although this one I think is quite beautiful, actually. My opinion is the Tower is the one that we should be afraid of, because it doesn't lie. It's gonna rip that carpet right from underneath you. Death, however, is not as quick. And most times, now, caveat to all of this, guys, death rarely, if never, means true death. It doesn't. What this card's deeper meaning is about is so in every day we have little deaths throughout the day, right? Every day. It could be a thought. It could be, you no longer want to do something, and today's the day that you realize that. That's a death, right? Because it's a pattern that's going to stop. It's a death. So it's more than just physical death. It's actually anything that we let go of. And when in nature you let go of something, it's a void, right? There's nothing there. So you have to fill that void with maybe a new thought or maybe a new thing, yes? Or, if you don't have the capacity to think what you want in that place, nature or the universe will fill that void for you. And, you want it to be something that's good. So you're going to say, universe, I'm finished with this. I'm done. And now whatever you provide me in its place, may it be something that will nurture my soul and nurture those around me, and be abundant and generous. And anything that fills that void in that way, I'm good with. So that's where you become your own little witch, and you tell the universe, whatever you want to fill in that void, terrific. I don't have something in mind right now, nor do I have the capacity to sit and think about it. So I'm going to leave it in your hands. As long as it fills these non-negotiables, I'm good. So you can do that. So a major arcana, guys, death. And it just means, what are you ready to release? And most people know what it is. Most people know, right? It's either something that's just, you've been doing it for years and years, or it's something new that's popped into your routine that you're just like, this isn't working. You know what it is. So today's the day. You're starting a brand new week tomorrow. Today might be the day that you say, okay, I'm done. Let's move on and let's do this instead. So that's what we're going for in the realm of today. We're looking for all the little deaths that we can we can do. We can get rid of. Maybe it's, I keep going back to my knife drawer. Maybe you have 15,000 knives and you only use 2. So get rid of the other thousands and just have your 2 that you always use. Right? That's kind of a death, right? It's taking away to fill a void, and the void is now much more accessible, practical. So death. That is using this card's energy in a daily way, yeah? Because this energy is overhead constantly, but it's strong today, so utilize it. Now, when we bring this card into the kitchen, what I'm thinking is, let's get rid of something by repurposing our leftovers. I love this, and I love to do it on a regular basis, but really it's death to the accumulation of things in your kitchen. So let's put it that way. So I'm sure we have some bananas that aren't looking the best. Either they're on the countertop for a couple days, and now the kitchens are getting warmer in at least the northern hemisphere because we're moving into spring, late spring, early summer. So I don't know about you, but even with air conditioning, my kitchen is like 70, 75 degrees. So bananas and things that would ripen faster in heat are going to, especially if they're on the counter. So I don't buy as many bananas in the summertime because they're always black by the end of the week, which I don't mind because I do have freezer room. So I take them skin and all the way they are and I put them in my freezer. And then from there, I have them for smoothies. I have them for what I'm going to plan for today's meal of breakfast is banana bread. We're gonna take our bananas. You need at least 3, even if it's one 7 by 11 loaf, right? At least 3, don't wimp out with 2. You can make it with 2, it's not gonna be as banana-y. And you wanna make sure that those skins on the outside of your banana are black. Yeah, as black as they can be, because that's gonna be all the flavor right there, concentrated. If they're kind of black, that's good too. I pull mine from the freezer because I just throw them in there. But if they're on the counter, you can work with them just as good. You're gonna peel them, you're gonna mush them. You're gonna add eggs. What else goes in banana bread? And then you got your flour, you've got baking powder, baking soda maybe, salt, of course, and eggs, bananas, and maybe 1 or 2 other things. You know your favorite, right? Banana bread. And you can add accoutrements to it too. If you like walnuts, go for it. If you like cranberries, go for it. If you want to add some blueberries that don't look so hot in the fridge, great. So you have banana blueberry bread. I mean, sky's the limit. If you want to make an icing for it, terrific. Get your powdered sugar, a little lemon juice. You've got a lemon glaze to go over it. However you want to do it, we're repurposing bananas. We're bringing life back to our kind of dead bananas and making it into something that everybody would enjoy for breakfast. Breakfast done. Moving on to lunch, I'm thinking a rice bowl. So leftover rice from yesterday. We don't want it hanging around in the fridge for too long, right? So let's put it to good use. Let's pop it, warm it up, put it in a bowl. And then we're going to make some teriyaki chicken. Easy enough to do. If you have raw chicken in your fridge, terrific, take it out. You're going to make a teriyaki sauce, super easy. It's basically a sweet and sour sauce, or not even sour, it's more sweet. So brown sugar, a little soy sauce, and you could stop there. You could just melt all that in the pot, pour it over your chicken, you're done. As long as it's sweet and salty at the same time, it's kind of teriyaki-ish. If you have a bottle of teriyaki sauce in your fridge, use it. Just douse it on the chicken. You can put it on a sheet tray into the oven and bake it, or you can put it on the stovetop, saute it, and Yeah, and then you can add like roasted anything or not. You can, it's lunch, so you can add a little crunch with a bell pepper cut into strips. Some julienne carrot is lovely, right? Raw, you don't have to saute them, or you could saute them with the chicken before you add the sauce. You could do that too. But basically we're going for a bowl with your leftover rice, getting rid of the chicken with whatever is in your fridge to make a teriyaki sauce, and some vegetables that might have been hanging around for a week or two. So onion, great, put it in there. Anything you have hanging around, throw it in this bowl and it'll make you happy, and you're repurposing food. You're bringing life back into something that may be in your fridge for more than a week, and we don't want that, right? Clean out the fridge. For dinner, in my next magazine, which is chapter 3, and it's all about the magician. The magician is nothing but repurposing, right? He's very resourceful, or at least how I'm structuring the meals in this magazine or the recipes, it's like one ingredient. So one of the things I'm testing is tomatoes. Now, at this time of the year, we don't have the big beefsteaks yet, but we have cherry tomatoes that are usually greenhouse. They're not really ripening on the vine outdoors just yet. So cherries are the ones that have the most flavor. Grape tomatoes, great. Throw them on a sheet pan, little olive oil, little sea salt, roast them in a slow, low oven, like 300 degrees for 45 minutes until they burst, and then they make their own sauce. They've concentrated in flavors. So what I propose we do for dinner with them is put them into a blender and make them into a puree, add a little chicken stock. Now you're making soup, right? A tomato soup. And if you have leftover pizza or even a frozen pizza in your freezer, take it out. We're going to cut it into small little like crouton size, and you're going to toast it in the oven. And that's what you're going to serve with the tomato soup. Tomato soup with pizza croutons. Delicious, right? And our evenings are still a little cool, so it's okay. It's like borderline soup still, right? You can still get away with it. And you're using up tomatoes that may not look so great on the countertop, throwing them in the oven to repurpose them, and repurposing that pizza that, again, you know, is lovely for a cold lunch, right? Cold pizza, I'm all for it. But let's repurpose it into something fun that works with the soup, and that's croutons. That's your menu for today. Compliments of the death card. So death isn't all about sorrow. Death is letting go. Letting go. And if you see in this card, the way it's depicted, nobody is outside of death. Death will find you. So let it find you in a way that you can repurpose what is voided and make it into something that's going to be better for you, right? Better for everyone. That's the card of the day. That's the menu of the day. As always, nourish yourself and nourish those around you with those you love, with your kitchen magic. And I'll see you tomorrow.